Book of Acts of the Apostles, chapter 25. My English is very, very bad. I'm sorry. And have mercy and compassion with me. And God bless you and your family. Have an amazing, happy, wonderful day. And let's go. Now, when Festus was come into the province after 3 days, he ascended from Caesar to Caesarea and to Jerusalem. Then the high priest and the chief of the Jews informed him against Paul and besought him and desired favor against him, that he would send for him to Jerusalem, saying, wait in the way to kill him. But Festus answered, that Paul should be kept at Caesarea, and that he himself would depart shortly thither. Let them therefore, said he, which among you are able, go down with me, and accuse this man, if there be any weakness in him. And when he had tarried among them more than 10 days, he went down to Caesarea, and the next day, sitting on the judgment seat, commanded Paul to be brought. And when he was come, the Jews which came down from Jerusalem stood round about, and laid many and grievous complaints against Paul, which they could not prove, while he answered for himself, neither against the law of the Jews, neither against the temple, nor yet against Caesar, have I offended anything at all. But Festus, willing to do the Jews a pleasure, and answered Paul and said, wilt thou go up to Jerusalem, and there be judge of these things before me? Then said Paul, I stand at Caesar's judgment seat, where I ought to be judge. To the Jews have I done no wrong, as thou very well knowest. For if I be an offender, or have committed anything worthy of death, I refuse not to die. But if there be none of these things whereof this accuse me, no man may deliver me unto them. I appeal unto Caesar. Then Festus, when he had conferred with the council, answered, as thou appealed him, hast thou appealed unto Caesar? Unto Caesar shall thou go. And after certain days, King Agrippa and Bernice came unto Caesar, não sei falar César em inglês, to salute Festus, and when they had been there many days, Festus declared Paul's case unto the king, saying, there is a certain man left in bonds by Felix, about one when I was at Jerusalem, the chief priests and the elders of the Jews informed me, desiring to have judgment against him. The one I answered, it is not the manner of the Romans to deliver any man to die before that he which is accused have the accusers face to face, and have license to answer for himself concerning the crime laid against him. Therefore, when they were come neither without any delay, on the morrow, I sat on the judgment seat and commanded the men to be brought forth against one. When the accusers stood up, they brought no accusation of such things as I supposed, but have concerned questions against him of their own superstition, and of one Jesus, which was dead, one Paul affirmed to be alive. And because I am doubled of such manner of questions, I asked him whether he would go to Jerusalem and there be judgment of these matters. But when Paul had appeared to the reserve unto the hearings of Augustus, I commanded him to be kept till I might send him to Caesar. And Agrippa said unto Festus, I would also hear the man myself. To morrow one, said he, thou shalt hear him. And on morrow, when Agrippa was came, embarrassing with great pomp, and was entered into the place of hearing with the chief and captains and principal men of the city. At Festus' commandment, Paul was brought forth. And Festus said, King Agrippa, and all men which are he present with us, yet see this man, about one all the multitude of the Jews have dealt with me, but at Jerusalem and also here, crying at the he ought not to live any longer. But when I found that he had committed nothing worthy of death, and that he himself had appeared to August, I have determined to send him. Of one I have no certain thing to write unto my Lord. Wherefore I have brought him forth before you, especially before thee, O King Agrippa, that after this examination had I might have somewhat to write, for it seemed to the unreasonably reasonable to send não razoável no to send a prisoner, and not without to signify the crimes laid against him. My English is very horribly, very bad. I'm sorry. God bless you and your family. Have a great, amazing, happy day. The next chapter is chapter 26. And bye. Grace and peace.